Okay. All right, you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a mini lesson on fishtail braids, which I do know how to do fishtail braids. Rachel might jump in and help me a little bit with on and off scalp. But first I wanted to tell you guys, since y'all were talking about dad jokes, this dad joke that my friend just sent me, it said, can you believe they've been together after all the shit they've been through? And then somebody says, who? And you say, my butt cheek. Good job, right? Okay, here we go. So what you're gonna do is, instead of a 3-strand braid with a fishtail, you're gonna cut, I've ponytailed it off. I'm gonna cut this section into 2. So 2 equal sections. Okay, now the premise between a fishtail braid is to take a small piece from the outside and place it on the inside of the other strand. Okay, so for instance, you're gonna take these 2 strands, you're gonna take an outside piece of the right-hand strand, and you're gonna place it on the inside of the opposite. Okay, so again, 2 strands, you're gonna take a slice of hair from the outside of the right strand, and you're gonna place it on the inside of your left strand. Okay, then you're gonna take a strand from the left outside, and you're gonna place it on the right inside. Again, ready, Sindette? So outside of the right strand, so you have your 2 strands, you're gonna take a tiny piece of the right and place it on the inside of the left and pull tight. And then a small slice from the outside of the left and place it on the inside of the right. And you continue in this manner. So I'm gonna do a little bit more because it takes a while to start to see the fishtail, okay? So outside of the right, inside of the left, outside of the left, inside of the right, and continue. Okay, so you're basically flipping. So when you take the strand on the outside, then what's happening is you're flipping it over to the right. Outside of the right, now you're flipping it over to the left, middle. Does that make sense? Questions?
Are we gonna do the whole head like this, like with a little ponytail, or are we gonna do it on the scalp?
You have to do on the scalp too. So the assignment is off the scalp and then on the scalp. So do a head of off scalp. So I would break it down in these 4 ponytails and do 4 ponytails off the scalp. Take a picture and then break it down again. And I'm going to show you the on scalp.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So does anybody have questions about the off scalp fishtail braids?
I wasn't here for it for a little bit. Sorry.
That's okay. What, Allie?
How'd you do the braid, I guess?
Okay. You're going to start with your ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you're going to break it down into 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you're going to have a right strand and a left strand. You're going to take a small piece from the outside of your right strand here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this tiny little piece and it flips to the inside of the left strand.
Okay.
Okay. And then the left outside flips to the inside of the right until you finish all the way down. Okay.
So we do that around the head? Like all
Yeah, I would break it down into 4 ponytails and do 4 off scalp fishtails.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, after you're done with that, for your on scalp, you're gonna have to do underhand and overhand, okay? So I'm really bad at underhand, but I'm gonna give you the overhand and the premise, and then we'll try underhand, okay? All right, so I'm in the back of Miss Chris's head now, so I'm gonna break down this back section into 2 quadrants. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 on the scalp fishtails. I will flip this off to the side. Okay, so now we're here. Now, the difference between the on scalp and the off scalp is that it's more like a French braid, meaning that you're going to start with 2 strands, and then as you go and work your way down the head, you're going to be gathering from the right and the left, integrating it and making it lay on top of the scalp. Okay, so
with these, we can just do 2 of them?
No, do the whole head.
I mean, that's what I mean, like the pigtails. We could do 2 of them and
Yeah.
that would count as the whole head.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put you guys up on a little bit more of a list. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, you guys, so now we have this strand, this back left quadrant, and at the top of it is a point, yes? Okay, so you're gonna take that point and you're gonna break it into 2 separate sections. Okay, so you take that point and you break it down into 2. Okay, now what happens is you gather from the right and flip it over the top of the left and into the right. So you're here. Then you take a piece from the left-hand side and join it with the right. Now you take a piece with the right and join it with the left-hand side. And a piece of the left to the middle right. Okay, gather that together. A piece from the right goes to the left, and so on. Do another one. So keep it nice and neat and clean. Okay, so we're here, tighten it, left piece over the left and into the middle right. Okay. Now a right piece over the right hand strand into the middle left. Okay, good. That looks good, Cinda. Good. All right, questions about overhand? That looks good, honey. Okay, now, so when you're switching to underhand, okay, when you're switching to underhand, instead of gathering the pieces and pulling them over the top, you're gonna be gathering the pieces and putting them underneath the strand, okay? So, let's try underhand. So we gather our points. It's broken into 2, okay? Now we're gonna gather from the left, okay? And it's gonna go under the right hand strand and to the right. Right, Rachel? I wonder if she can hear me.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah? Let me see. So,
yeah. So just like with if you're doing like a Dutch braid, just
Uh-huh.
with 2 pieces. Yeah. So with my left hand, I would just take a piece of what I already had and get a little more, and then go under to the right.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so the gather the 2 strands. Now get a piece from your left and go underneath to the middle of the right. Then you're gonna gather a piece from the right, go underneath the right strand to the middle left.
See you.
Hi, Katie. What?
Ahead. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so 2 strands here. Okay, now a piece from the right goes underneath the right strand to the left. A piece from the left goes under the left strand to the right, and so on. Good, Katie? Okay. So questions, concerns, comments? Okay, so the assignment is to do a head of off scalp and a head of on scalp. Okay, I will be available for Q&A in my hot AF restroom with my fan. If you have questions on the stream, please let me know. Hang in there, guys. Okay, you're doing great.
Do we just do, like, do we wash out our doll heads too? Like, wash our doll head?
You have a pre-dry and finish of your choice on your assignment. So you can check the assignment that's linked to me, Allie, in the stream of your Google Classroom.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, sending you guys love and healing vibes. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay.